Hi guys, I hope you all are doing great. This is my coffee and it's not gonna bother you guys, just gonna stay outside like a good person. So in this video, we are going to talk about iOS 17 on iPhone SE. So this is my iPhone SE which I bought back in 2020 and I unboxed it on this channel. You guys loved watching it. I loved making it. It was absolute delight. And today, after 3 good years, we have iOS 17 update on it. And I wanted to show you guys how iOS 17 looks like on iPhone SE. Please note that this is just a quick glance at iOS 17 on iPhone SE because there are so many features which are yet to be unlocked and so many bugs which need to be fixed because this is a beta version and we are going to wait for the final version so that I can talk more about it. So without wasting any time, let's get started. The first thing I noticed after getting updated to iOS 17 are interactive widgets. So now you can play and pause music from the Apple Music widget itself and you do not really need to open the Apple Music app for it. The same goes for the Reminders widget as well. You can check off your tasks from the Reminders widget and you do not need to open the Reminders app. And I'm pretty sure so many other apps are going to adapt it. It's going to be so cool. Coming to iMessage, whenever you will receive a message from someone, your iPhone will suggest you the kind of replies you should be sending back. And it's so cool because sometimes you don't have the time to type, and in that case, 1 or 2 words are enough, and you just have to single tap for that. The interface of iMessage is very different from what we are used to as well. With the swipe of your finger, you can just rearrange what you want on top and what you don't want on top because maybe it's not used much. So that's really great. But the one thing that you will absolutely love are the stickers. Just go to the sticker section, tap on add icon, pick any image from your gallery and it will automatically cut back on the background, and now that image will be added as sticker for you to be used in your chats. How amazing is that? You can also delete it if you do not like it and add effects to it. But there is one more way to create sticker. Let's say somebody has sent you an image, you really liked it and you want to use it as a sticker. Now I have not received an image yet, so I'm sending one myself so you guys get an idea how to do it. Just open that image, long tap on it, it will automatically recognize the subject. Let's do it. And you will get an option which will be called add sticker. Tap on that and that sticker will be added in your sticker collection. That is great. And let's add effects to it because I have not shown you guys how effects look like. The outline one is really cool and this one is nice as well. And this one reminds me of my childhood because I had so many glittery stickers. Let's stick to this one. And here the sticker is added. There's one more thing that you can do with stickers. You can react with them now. So if you have received a message and you want to react to it with a sticker, just go to the sticker section, tap on that sticker and drag it to that message like this. And now you can react on your messages with stickers. That is so nice. So while I was trying out stickers, there is one thing which came in my mind. What if the iPhone picks up on 2 subjects in just one single picture? How the stickers are going to turn out in that scenario? So I picked an image like that. And in that case, I could decide which subject is going to be my sticker. And that is really nice. I'm glad that iPhone didn't really fail on this one. The next important update which came to iMessage is check-in. It's literally going to keep you so safe because it tracks your location. But now you must be thinking, I can use Find My iPhone for it. Why do I need to use check-in? I'll tell you. In check-in, you have to specify the destination you are going to leave for. Maybe you are just going to nearby cafe. And then you have to note down how much time do you think you're going to take to reach there. 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever that is. And then your friend will be notified that you have started the check-in progress. Once it's started, your friend will know that you are going to take 1 hour or 2 hours or whatever that is to reach that particular location, and if you do not reach there in that time limit, you will have 15 minutes window to notify your friend that you are safe and nothing is wrong with you. If you do not do that, your friend will have each and every information of yours to locate you and find you where you might be. And that is going to keep you so safe. Find My iPhone doesn't do that. The next iMessage feature, which got unlocked with iOS 17, is really fabulous. So whenever you send or receive a voice note, now you will be able to read a transcription of what is being said in that voice note. So forget about not being able to listen to your girlfriend's voice message around your mom. It's going to be that nice. And you can also share the stickers you created back on iMessage on other platforms like WhatsApp. Right now, the quality is not that great because iOS 17 is on beta version, but when the final version rolls out, it's going to be great. iOS 17 has made Safari cooler and smarter. Smart enough that you will pick Safari over Chrome now. The one great feature which came with iOS 17 is profiles in Safari, which means that you can make different profiles for different search purposes in your Safari browser now. For example, this is my books and research profile. And just take a look at my search history. And then if I go back to my personal profiles, my search history is going to be entirely different here. It makes things very organized and, just very neat, and you do not really have to rack through all of your history to search for one specific thing that you might be looking for and is entirely related to something else. To create profiles, just go to settings, Safari, and then you will have to find profiles here, and then you can select any icon from the icons available. There are so many to choose from. You can select the color just to assign what kind of color do you think that category of your profile should have, and you can give it a name, and then you are done. That's it. But there is one more cool feature here. Remember extensions in Safari? Now you can enable it for a particular profile of yours. Now this has been super useful for me because I have ad blocker downloaded as an extension and it blocks all the ads, and that means whenever I'm shopping and I'm looking for products, it also blocks the ads of those products, and I do not like that at all. So I have created one shopping profile and this extension is disabled in that profile. This is so amazing. iOS 17 brought a very minor but a very cool update to Spotlight. So if you go to the search bar and search for a particular app, you get options alongside with it pertaining to that app. For example, if you search for reminders, you get options such as today and all. If you search for notes, you get options such as create new note or the old notes that you might have created already. That's a nice touch. The one thing that I forgot about Safari is that the search bar has become smarter. So if you search for something now, the suggestions are really cool and really smart. And that was much needed because the suggestions used to be next to nothing earlier and it needed improvement. One thing we forgot to take a look at is that with the update of iOS 17, we get 3 new type of Memojis. The Halo one, the Peekaboo one, and the smirk one. It reminds me of the movie Tangled so much, and I absolutely love that. It's really cute. I'm gonna use it so much. And if we take a look at the Photos app, there is one important update. Now we can take an info about the subject in the video as well. Just pause the video, and if there is one subject that you want to know more about, tap on that subject and then you can get info about it. For example, I don't know what kind of duck it was. Now this is a Mandarin duck. And now I know. So this is really informative and this is a really cool feature. It was much needed. And now coming to the Health app. So in the Health app, we have already been so much focused, not we, Apple. Apple has always been focused on the physical aspect of health. But it's 2023 and Apple needs to recognize that the mental well-being of a person is a part of overall well-being of the person as well. So now you can log in your moods and emotions in the Health app. Now you will think moods and emotions, isn't it the same thing? Well, it's not, and the Health app will teach you that. So there are total 7 moods to choose from: neutral, slightly pleasant, pleasant, very pleasant, and then you have unpleasant, slightly unpleasant, and very unpleasant. And then you will be able to choose what are the things which are impacting your mood and what are the feelings which are related to your mood and emotions. Does it bring you peace or does it bring you chaos? All about that. So it's very detailed but also to the point. It doesn't really waste your time with a lot of options to choose from. So it's very accurate. Besides that, there are assessments in the Health app to figure out if there is any mental health problem that you might be suffering from. You have to take that questionnaire and then you will be on your way to figure out if there is something wrong and if there is something which needs to be fixed. It's not the same as going to a mental health professional, but if you get the results that you do not like in your questionnaire at least you will know that you need help, because the first step towards getting help is recognizing that you need it. If you do not recognize that part, you will never ask for help. So it's a very great option to add in the health app because it's going to help a lot of people. Now, coming to the much awaited part of the iOS 17 update, name cards or the contact cards. So if you go to the contacts and tap on your name, there you will get an option to just make your name card very fancy. You can choose just your initials. That's my mom's Memojis, so don't make fun of me. And then you can just make it fancy as you like. Let's choose the background color. You can choose whatever color you like. I think I'm gonna go for the lavender shade. Yes, perfect. And then you can also choose the pose of Memoji you want to choose. You can choose your own Memoji, or you can just choose an animal or a bird, whatever you like. I like the first and the third pose a lot, and I do not just like the idea of having just my face up there. So yeah, I'm looking for poses, and I think the first and third one are the perfect, and I'm actually confused between them. So I think, oh, this one is cool. I told you the tangled Memoji is really nice, but I do not know if it's going to look good as my contact card because a lot of people are going to see it. So I think this one is good. Then you can choose the font you like. Oh, and the great thing is that you can also decide the boldness of your, name, the font that you choose to write your name in. So deciding the boldness is like really cool. And then you can also choose the color of your name, the color of the font. And let's update the contact picture. There we go. Oh no, I cut my hairs a bit. No, it doesn't look right. Let's fix it. Yep, perfect. And let's update that. Great. And one great thing is that all the information, the email, the birth date and everything, you can also add your pronouns. So that's a really great thing, because if you're sending your name card to someone you are not close to, they will know the pronouns you associate yourself with after receiving your name card. I think that was a really considerate thing to add in today's age, and I am glad that Apple didn't forget about it. In the settings section, if you go to the wallpaper, you will see, just as the name card, you will have the option to decide the boldness of the time font, and that's great. I just wanted that you guys know about it. One very important thing which came with iOS 17 update is the option to receive the insensitive and the unwanted content that we receive from strangers or from the insensitive people sometimes as blurred. So we do not have to see them at all. For that, we just have to go to the settings, and then we have to go to the screen time. There you will have to find communication safety, and then you have to turn on check for sensitive photos. So Apple will check for sensitive photos itself, and you do not have to do anything at all. You do not even have to look at them. So that's really nice. And if we go to reminders, one cool update which came with this is, I absolutely love it, and I'm so glad to show you guys. I'm so excited, honestly. So if you type in anything, let's say cereal, it will just create its own category itself. If you're creating a grocery shopping list, you do not have to create categories when it comes to the stuff that you want to shop. You just have to type in the name of that product, and it will just divide it into categories itself. How intelligent is that? I absolutely love it that I do not have to create categories myself. Like, it saves so much time and so much of hard work. Coming on to the last, but one of the most interesting part of this update, standby mode. It means you can use your iPhone as a standby clock now. Just go to settings and turn on the standby toggle. And then you have to keep your phone just like this, horizontally. And once the screen dies, the standby mode will turn on. If you receive a call, it will look like this on your screen. It works both with the wired charger and the MagSafe charger. There are different lock screens to choose from. For example, you can lock tap on it, and then you can choose the kind of clock that you like. I think this one is good. It looks really nice, cool and funky. And you can do the same with your photos as well, change the backgrounds. And this one is supposed to be a clock and a calendar, but right now there are some bugs going on, so it's not working properly, but it's kind of amazing. However, having standby mode in iPhone SE is kind of pointless because we cannot really dim our lock screen and the screen dies after certain seconds. So I hope that Apple comes up with a certain update or a certain app comes with a hack so that the iPhone SE users can use the standby mode as well. And I personally would really appreciate that. And guys, that was it for today's video. I know that this is not an in-depth analysis of iOS 17 on iPhone SE, but I promise that once the final update comes, that video is coming up soon too. Now I'm just gonna have my coffee and you guys let me know in the comment section below which part of iOS 17 update you love the most. I personally think iOS 17 was much better than iOS 16 in terms of accessibility and intelligence. What do you think? Let me know. Bye!